we tend to look at challenges as something we gotta figure out, but the real is, bro, we gotta build from scratch. We have to rebuild. In every single thing you do, even if it's the same repetitive thing, you have to rebuild yourself. And that's the gem. This did it for me because I really was like battling some shit and I was always just trying to figure out, yo, what am I lacking? What am I missing? How come I don't get it? And the truth was, I already had the components of what it took to be what I wanted to be, but I had to start from scratch. And like learning, forever learning. Forever learning is the key to anything it is that you're doing. I'm just using test as an example. You got a high ass grade on the test, you got to study for the next one. And I'm not trying to be basic by saying, oh, you got to do it again. No, like you finish a book, you got to go to the next book with a fresh mindset. You got to go with that same mindset. If you know about fucking something, right? Something you have mad knowledge about, but that would make you not read the book. It's supposed to make you want to read the book to see if you're missing anything. And you're always going to find little things that you're missing. And that's the thing, bro. Rebuilding yourself from scratch has really been something life changing. And I feel like when we could look at it like that, we're not gonna break us down. We're not gonna be mean to ourselves in terms of uh every time you show up, you gotta do it differently. You gotta do it differently. You gotta look at the same thing from a different angle. I'm not saying change who you are, change your personality, change how you do things, but that hunger for how we execute, that hunger for whatever it is that we want to learn, you cooking, you got a dish. Somebody else teach you to dish. Your shit tastes like a five-star meal. What if you didn't want to listen to that person? It's always being able to take your shit to the next level and rebuild yourself from scratch. For anybody that knows what 2K is, like that shit is in the background right now. I played 2K since I was a kid, and like I hate the grind, and I've been good at a lot of them. Like every single one I've been good at. And something for me, I load the game up. Please apply this to anything. I'm not trying to be a nerd right now. I load the game up. I expect to be good at the game because I'm always good at it. But something that I fail to realize is every time I touch this fucking game, I put the time in to be good at it. I put the time in to learn what I gotta learn to be nice at it. But to me, it's always just been I've been good at it, so I expect to be good at it. But I have to start from scratch. I have to start from not being able to shoot. I gotta start from not knowing the moves, from knowing everything. And like, that's what it takes. It takes forgetting everything and really going into it like you don't know shit. That part is cliche. In my videos, I try not to say things that other people are saying. I want to say them in a way that's brand new and hopefully give a good perspective and twist on it that like makes sense in a special way and something that you could feel. Where learning is really just being okay that you don't know everything. And once you're like okay that like yo, I don't know everything, you're open to shit. And once you open to shit, the shit is just coming to you and now you moving better, you doing things better, and you're looking at things with a fresh mindset. And being okay with not knowing everything is the real cool to me. Anybody who's okay with not knowing something is cool to me. You don't have to know everything. And growing up, I feel like we was taught the other way around. Obviously, good grades got rewarded, all that type of shit. And it taught you that like, oh, like you had to know this, X, Y, and Z. But the real is not everybody had it like that. I was an okay student. To people I was smart. I was second honors. I was always when I was a kid I had first honor and shit like that. But moral of the story, that was smart to me. I've said this before, but for the newbies, I'm gonna just keep saying this shit. So I didn't really believe I was smart because I wasn't the top 97, 98. I had 89, 92, 87. That was a limit. That was a limit. I treated things like I knew them, even though I really didn't, because I didn't want to go through and I didn't want to learn it again. And that's what harbored me from succeeding in many things. I thought I knew. You think you know how to do something, you won't watch somebody else do it because you know. But there's something that they could teach you. There's really something that they could teach you. And I met a lot of people, grown ass adults who you know them. You know some people who are stuck in their ways, bro, and they don't want to even be shown another way. because they don't deem however they're doing it like worthy of their time to watch. And start from scratch. Start from scratch. Rebuild yourself from zero. Act like you know nothing. And this is the chapter I'm on right now. Because I was there. There were certain things I was like, oh, I don't want to do that shit again. I know that. I never knew it. And I was stupid to even, I was a fool for even thinking that. And that's the gem. I'm shortcutting y'all. Whatever is a gem to me, I'm bringing to y'all, bro. And I know it's helping somebody, bro. I just want you to get the intel faster than I did. That's all I am. I'm like bringing Legos to y'all. Word. Another point, when you start from zero, there's nobody expecting shit from you. There's nobody. Nobody gives a fuck. When you at zero, when you just start to do something before somebody was great, nobody gave a fuck about them. So they got to focus on it because nobody cared. Not everybody cares. They put that pressure on them, that worry, but they had that foundation from young. So they've been doing it. But, yo, when you get to lock in and you start at zero, you don't got to worry about, you shouldn't, but you don't got to worry about anybody else. Because you know that I just started. So you're going to be kinder to yourself. We're meaner to ourselves. We just start something and we're so harsh, we're so critical. But we're supposed to do the opposite. We're supposed to be kind because we don't know shit. We just got here. You feel me? That's like, would you blame a baby, a child, a 3-year-old? Would you blame them for not knowing something? They just got here. No, you're going to teach them. And like, that's the route. Forever learn. Forever teach yourself, bro. And don't think you know anything. Once you feel you know. What is it? It's some shit I said. It was, I'm going to get the quote. I wrote this shit. I threaded it because when we're viral, people are going to go back to my page. We never know. And if we think we know, we never know. And to me, it's beautiful. It's literally a statement just saying, always look at things. Always look at things. Whatever, once you be like, oh yeah, that's what you are. You don't fucking know. You always gotta leave chance. And that's ironic because I said not to leave chance in another video. But in this specific reason, you gotta leave chance for things to be things. We don't know. Always be open to not know. Always be open to things, something being something else. And that will teach you. So it's okay for things to be other things that we don't know. Stay learning. I love y'all. Yo, if you stayed this long, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, I'm happy. If you didn't, you could throw some hate. I like hate too. I love you.
So many times I feel I get really in that grind for real. People always got something in how they feel. I was saying nothing, I was in my feels. I was in and out the zone, faded roads.